Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. It's MA. And guess what? It's January 1st. And here we go. A lot of people rolling into low buy, no buy, or mindful consumption and all kinds of things because today's the big day, right? So I'm going to talk about two things today. The first one is for the activity. I am going to refer you over to Water Moon Cards, Luna, and the hashtag deck recheck. I first saw this from a couple of people that responded. I think Juliet Peekaboo Rose and someone else. I can't remember who it was. So that involves kind of prompts to pull 3 decks and kind of examine your relationship to them. And I think it's a great prompt. It's something that you could, theoretically repeat at various times whenever you just felt like going to the shelf and pulling 3 decks out. And as for the rest of it and the activities, here's my thinking. January is the easy month, right? January is the day everybody shows up back at the gym, people stop drinking, you fill the refrigerator with vegetables. January is not usually the problem. It's what happens when February 1st comes and you've been in deprivation mode, or when something happens in the spring or fall that makes you want to comfort yourself with a bunch of new presents, right? And I think for that reason, I'm going to pause on putting out videos with activities and maybe save some for later in the year when I might feel more like I need to recheck with myself. And also, let's be honest, probably a lot of folks either just got a bunch of new decks for the holidays, if we're fortunate, perhaps gifted themselves a few things. I know that I put in a make playing cards order, so I have 3 decks on the way, and then I have 1 Kickstarter I already paid for on the way. So there is still kind of a feeling of that satisfaction of having some new decks for those of us who are fortunate enough to be in those circumstances. And interestingly enough, just in general, the card I pulled today was Temperance. And I love this sense of fluidity, the sense of not being all or nothing, of looking for a change in our attitude in relationship to our decks or other material objects over the course of time, rather than this everything is different because I started a new calendar today attitude. So I think my advice to myself is to just go into this year with joy, with a sense of abundance, with what I have, and then check in periodically to see if I'm getting distracted, if something is testing either my willpower or kind of testing my parameters that I've set for myself, and do they need to be re-examined, or am I just losing my focus? So I think this Temperance card is a nice card to go into a low buy, no buy, conscious consumption attitude for 2026 with. Again, the turning of the calendar page being somewhat arbitrary. But yeah, let's do that. Let's just roll into the new year and see how things go. And yeah, check in. Let me know how you're doing. You'll be posting, or if you want to drop me a note, even in a couple of months. And yeah, good luck to us all. And happy taroting and happy tarot joy.